Well, Coach, you have Missouri Southern coming up on Saturday. First off, what concerns do you have about Missouri Southern?
Well, I mean, the main thing for us is we got to continue to improve, and then you look at Missouri Southern, they bring a lot of challenges to the table. I mean, they have a brand new starter at quarterback. Anytime you have a brand new starter at quarterback, they're trying to learn the system. To me, watching him on film, I think he's very dangerous. He's very athletic. It's kind of the same thing with even their receivers. When you have a new quarterback that's playing, you're still trying to get in rhythm and trying to get to where you're able to execute with those guys. And so you want to make sure that you want to try to make sure that doesn't happen. And then defensively, they do a lot of different things, throw a lot of different things at you that we're going to have to be ready for.
The fact that Missouri Southern has struggled so much on the offensive side of the ball in their first two games, does that help you guys map out a defensive game plan a little easier? I'm just seeing where some of the other teams maybe had some success.
I think you always look at where other teams had success on either side of the football. The difference in that is there's a lot of different teams that do different things than maybe what you do from a schematic system. And, for us is, that is something that we look at, but at the same time, we got to continue to get better at the things that we do. And, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at us, we talk about taking it 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time, and continuing to improve. Last week we made a big improvement from the way we played in the first game of the year, and looking for us to do the same thing Saturday.
Braxton, his most efficient outing as a collegiate quarterback last week, going into this week, that make you feel even more comfortable and confident in just the way the offense is performing?
Well, I was proud of how the offense performed. Each and every week we go in. I mean, I have confidence in Braxton. I think, he proved last year that he can play at a very high level in this league, and I've always said that the sky's the limit with him, and he's got so much potential. Even as good as he's been playing, even as good as he played last week, I think he's got a lot of room for improvement. And I think he would tell you the same thing. And so it's just like anything else. I think last week definitely gave him some confidence, and now you want that to kind of carry over into this weekend.
Is it easy for this team to keep their focus week in and week out, knowing that now wherever you go the rest of the year, you're going to have that target on your back?
Yeah, I hope so. Again, it hasn't. I talked a little bit about that today, just with, having a mature football team, and hopefully that's the case. Nothing has seemed to prove it otherwise. I think our guys have had a good week of practice, just like they have, the past 2 weeks, and even, a carryover from last year. I think we try to set a way that we do things here within our culture, and it's our players' jobs, it's our veterans' jobs to, make sure that we maintain order and that we maintain our focus and that we continue to get better. And so, I believe in my players. I believe that we're a mature football team, and we'll continue to stay focused regardless of who we're playing.
From a coaching standpoint, how nice is it to know that, you guys can have a week where you can completely turn around? The offense can play a lot better, defense can play a lot better from week 1 to week 2 and so on going forward.
Well, it was good to see. Just that we kind of challenged our guys last week to, we knew from an offensive side that we had to play a lot better, and we needed to execute a lot better, and in all phases. And when I say all phases, I mean all 3 really main positions. And we were able to do that. Everybody was on the same page. Braxton got good protection where he could be as efficient as he was, and our receivers made plays, and Braxton made throws, and we also had, our running game got going there a little bit too, and we're able to establish the running game, which at the end of the day makes us a whole lot better offensively. And defensively, the thing that was really pleasing to me is, I don't want to say we didn't play bad the first half. We maybe just didn't play up to our standard, but we made some adjustments at halftime, and we're able to come back out the second half and play the way that we're capable of playing, and played a lot better.
Great.
Well, Gary, you guys have Missouri Southern coming up on Saturday. You've looked at film. What challenges are they going to offer you guys?
They have a dual-threat quarterback. I feel like he has a strong arm, mobile out the pocket, so we have to be secure throughout the complete play. Not let anything bust out of nothing.
You played an option offense last week. Does that help you out this week?
The option was actually a lot more simple. This week we're coming with a lot more dynamic things in the playbook. I feel like compared to last week, this week would be, I feel like, a great challenge.
And what have you liked about the way you guys have collectively played on defense the last couple of weeks going into this week?
I've been really pleased with our defense. I feel like our effort. That's what allows us with these big plays. I feel like we can get more turnovers. As a defense this week, we've been talking about getting more turnovers. So I feel like that's what brings us defensively.
Seeing that this is a team that has struggled a little bit, referring to Missouri Southern, does that make you guys hungry? Give you guys some bigger ideas as far as what you guys can accomplish this weekend?
It's the same week in and week out. Go 1-0 every game. Can't take anyone lightly. Can't take anyone. Can't emphasize anyone. We just have to focus on being 1-0 each week.
How are you able to keep that focus week in and week out, knowing that you're going to get everybody's best shot wherever you go from here on out?
Because of that, we know we're gonna get everybody's best shot. We've been a winning program the past couple of years, and some people want to knock us off. And so, week in and week out, we're gonna get everyone's best shot. We're gonna get trick plays. We're gonna get weird looks. And so we just have to stay on our toes and be ready for whatever comes.
What does it show you about this team, both offensively and defensively, when you guys can have such a change, I guess, from week 1 to week 2 with the way you played on both sides of the ball?
We're a family. When we were on the sideline during Northwest game, we kept telling each other, we got y'all's back. Go out there, keep trying. We'll respond. We know how to, with adversity, we know how to respond. And so we came back, looked at the film, saw we need to change. We came together. We told ourselves we know what to do. We've been in situations before, so we just got to work it out.
All right. Now, Louis, you guys have Missouri Southern coming up on Saturday. Offensively, what challenges, or defensively, what challenges is Missouri Southern going to offer you guys?
I don't think it's going to be much of a defensive challenge. I think the challenge is just us coming out, being ourselves, doing things the way that we do them, and don't let them dictate the pace and just play our brand of football.
The way you guys played against Nebraska Kearney, how important was that for you guys?
It was very important. It gave us a lot of confidence to come out and just continue to be us. Do things, like I said, do things the way that we do them.
Braxton obviously had a really good game on last week as well, one of his most efficient as a quarterback. How much does that help you guys when he's so on point with his throws?
Man, Braxton, he does things in a way that it's hard to describe. He's a very relaxed guy, but when he's clicking like that, it makes our job very easy.
How easy is it for you guys to stay focused week in and week out, knowing that you're going to have everybody's best game every time you go anywhere?
We just believe, as a team, just come out, continue to be us, work hard, earn everything we get, and it's not hard to stay focused because we know we all have an end goal. We know what we want to accomplish. We just stay focused.
And then when you guys can change week to week, from week 1 to week 2, the offensive production just exploded. How nice is it to know that you guys can make the adjustments when you need to and be able to have a good offensive output?
It was very good. It was good to know that we can come out and just be ourselves. We had some trouble the first week, and just to come out early and show that we're here. We just corrected things, got out and did what we could, and everything worked out.
How nice was that scoring on the second play of the game, 61-yarder?
It felt pretty good. Like I said, to come out early and set the tone as an offense, but, with us being the ones who struggled the first week and to come out the second week and get our opportunity to come out first and score pretty early, felt really good.